Hello students. Now today we are going to do list all the different functions of list. So we have already done what is list. We have already started with what is list, how to create a list, how to access the list operations, working with list and list functions and methods. So we will just revise at the beginning that here you can see we have created one list with forward indexing. Forward indexing always starts from 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And reverse indexing is -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Like this, it will go on. In the previous video, we have discussed all these things. You can go through the previous video. You will understand all the concept of accessing, slicing. Today we will do all the list functions. So here for accessing we were using the index position. So A0 will display here. If you write here print A0, it will display 10. Even if you write print A of -6, then also it will display the element 10. So A is the name of the list or array and forward indexing. So any element you can access using either the forward indexing or the reverse indexing. Now slicing also we have done. We will use start, stop and step values for extracting a set of elements from a list. Now all the different functions of list we were to do today. So we will go through all the different functions of list. Now here the different functions we will do, that is len of l, how to convert a tuple to a list or a string to a list. Then we will do append to add an element at the end. Then extend, a list can be extended with a new list, with an extended list. Then insert in a position in a list. Suppose at the beginning I want to insert here 6, so I can insert. So I will show you all the outputs of this. So already I have created, I will show you all the output here. So the list I have written here as list function. Now here all the lists are given and the output also you can see here. These are the outputs. So let us see one by one how it is getting executed. The first one is L is having 3 values. Any value you can write here. Suppose a 4th value also you can insert here. So L is having values. Now len of L will return the length of the list. So here you can see 3 it is displayed because 3 elements are there in the list. Next is S is equal to a string. So any string you can write here. Now print list of S. List of S means string is converted into a list using this list function. So here you can see it is converted into a list and it is displayed. So in exam you can get the questions like write the output of this. So if this question is written, you have to write this output. Clear? So this is asked, this will be asked in class 11th computer science as well as class 11th informatics practices. In class 12th also you are having 12th board exam. I will show you all the board question papers. So there also you will see that 2 questions from list it is asked. Next is append. Append will add an element at the end. So you can see here 4 is added at the end. So append is used to add an element at the end. So we will use it in stack where LIFO, that is LIFO implementation is there. There we will use it. Now next is extend. Extend will add a given list. So here you can see already we have entered 11, 2, 3 and 4. And now what we are doing, we are extending here 5, 4. So a given list will be added in this old list. So here L dot extend means in L this will be extended. So you can see the output here 5 and 4 has been extended. Now the next one is to insert in a given position a value. So position I have given here is 0. 0 means the first one, first index. So 6 will be inserted at the beginning of the list. Anywhere you can insert. The position you have to mention here. The first argument is the position and the second argument is the value. So after printing, you can see here 6 it is showing at the beginning. Now next is L.count. It will count how many times this 3 is there in our list. Since it is only one time, so it is showing here 1. Next, index of 3. What is the index of 3? In this we know always it starts from 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So index of 3 is 3 only here. Because 0, 1, 2, 3. So index of 3 it is showing here 3. Next is remove is used to remove an element. So I want to remove 2. So I will write here remove 2. And then when I am printing you can see 2 is not here. Next is pop. Pop is used to remove the last element without argument. Pop without argument will remove the last element. So here the last element is 4. So it is showing here that which element is popped. So you can see 4 is being popped and in the final list 4 is not present. Now pop of 0. 0 is the index position. If I write here pop of 0 means the first element will be popped. So here you can see the first element is popped. It is not present here. Now next is sort function. Sort you already know. Sort is used to sort in ascending order by default. And if you write here reverse equals to true, then it will sort in descending order. So here you can see the output. It is sorting in ascending order. Next is min of L, minimum in the list. Now list is having only now 4 values and minimum is 3, maximum is 11 and sum is, if you add all these 4 elements, sum is 23. So these are the outputs of all the functions. Now here also you can see all the outputs. Now one by one it is asked in the exams. So here one by one also I have shown you. Like a list is having 6 elements. Now len of list 1 will display here 6. Next is, suppose a list is there 1 to 6. Now if you write here append 7, append is used to add an element at the end of the list. So here 7 is added at the end of the list. Now any questions can be asked like display the maximum marks from a marks list. Now here marks list is given and maximum marks, like just now we have already shown max, min, sum, all the functions we can use to display this. Now we will go through all the board questions here. Now in board exam as well as in 11th class exam also these questions will be asked. It can be asked in 11th class, write a program. In board exam normally it is asked write a function. In 11th class both the way can be asked, write a program or write a function. Now here a list is given to you and the question is, this is from your CBSE board sample board questions. All the important questions are here. Now from this list, push all numbers divisible by 5. So you have to pass a list here, R. The name of the list is R. And whichever element is divisible by 5, you have to push in the stack. So here the answer is, let us solve here the stack question. Yes. Now here this is your answer. I have used here a function here and I am pushing an this push function I have called, and array is my list. Now empty stack I have created and then I am using a for loop from 0 to len of array. Each element I am taking using the name of the list and in it the index position is there. As already you have seen how to access each and every element from here, you have already seen that the name of the list you have to use and the index. So here the name in this question, the name of the list is ARRR and index position is X. And if the element is divisible by 5, then you have to append that element at the end of stack. So s.append R of X. If the length is 0, then it will print empty stack, otherwise it will print the stack. So when you are calling this function, then it is displaying this stack. So the code is here correct. Now in the sample answer sheet you have already seen the answer, but in the answer what they have done, they have used here one value which is not used in the program. So if you want, you don't use this value because it is not required in the program. Now the other questions of list which is asked is, write a function here which accepts a list of numbers and n is a numeric value by which all elements of the list are shifted to left. Now here you can see one array is there and n is 2. 2 means 0, 1, 2. So 30 will be shifted. So all the numbers will be shifted and these numbers 10 and 20 will be brought at the end. So they have given here the sample input and the output also. From this you can understand how to write the code. Now this is very easy, nothing you have to do. You have to just do number of times the loop will be executed, and in the first case this will be given to a temp and all will be shifted to the left and that will be added at the end. So answer is also given. Now similar type of questions you can see here, the similar type of functions and which are solved here. These questions, all the questions, board questions are solved here. So this we will do in our next video. Now function, you just revise the function, all the questions, and if you have any doubt you just write in the comment section, so we will clear your doubts. So next video will be the solution of all the board questions. Thank you. Have a nice day.